empty. Diamond, diamond. Hey guys, okay, we're live. Have to like click on all of the stuff. Okay, we are live. You guys, I have not worked out yet. I have been on my laptop this morning. Had a couple things I needed to focus on. So haven't worked out. So I got to go get it in. But I thought I would just tell you guys, keep up with the conversation that we have been having in this moment, which is Good Tea for Life. Hello, I'm Lakeisha Michelle, and this is our moment where we talk about the good tea. So much on the internet is always messy. It's always messy. It's always drama. It's always death and murder and who died and whatever. We're not going to focus on that in this moment. We are just going to focus on ourselves and making ourselves better. That's what we're committed to in this moment. So if you're committed to that, let me see a yes in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, let me see a yes in the comments. Now, this week has been really juicy. We've been talking about so much. So I want to tell you guys that what was on my heart is by your words, are you justified? By your words, are you justified? And I just kind of, looked at the chapter and what was that chapter really about and what was happening in that time period. And then I look at my life and what's actually happening in my life and, like what is actually happening in my environment for my students or for my family members. So I like to take these different scriptures and thoughts and ideas and really look for the practical advice that we can pull from it. While this scripture means a lot of things, what came to me this week was really focusing on understanding that our words are an extension of who we are, and our thoughts and it's an extension of our being, of our essence. And so understanding that the seeds that we plant, because all the time we're planting seeds. Do you agree that all the time you're planting seeds in your mind, in your heart? Your subconscious is like this invisible area that's it's a treasure chest full of not necessarily treasures. It's full of all these rules and all these like experiences that are good, that are bad, shame, hurt, guilt, all these moments in our lives that create rules for us. And we're living by what's buried in our subconscious minds, what's buried in our hearts. I see you guys saying yes, cool. So when I think about that, and you think about the fact that like if you plant a seed, my dad, I tell you guys all the time, my dad's a farmer and he plants all this stuff. I mean, like right now he's very excited. He's planted all these different color roses. He planted me some orchids. My mom has a lily of the valley. My daddy really loves to plant things, okay? So when it comes to the seed, you guys, wait a minute. Let me make sure that the internet is okay. I'm using I don't know what's happening with AT&T. It is so annoying. I don't think this is working. Hold on. Hey guys, how is the internet? YouTube is just trash this week. Hold on. I don't think YouTube's working at all. It's so irritating. I don't think it's working. Hey, you guys, can you guys hear me okay? Is it delayed? What's actually happening on your end? Let me know. JP says our thoughts become things. Exactly. Everything starts in your mind first. Every single thing starts in your mind first. I don't know if YouTube is actually working or not, you guys, because there's no way that I've been on for 3 minutes and there's no one on, which means that it's probably not working properly. AT&T. Hey, Michelle, how are you? How is the signal? Something's different because there's no way I go live and there's one person. And that sounds very weird, cocky or something. I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying like, I don't go live and it's one person on YouTube. That's not how that works. Okay, so if you're on YouTube and it's messing up, go to Facebook. But anyway, so our thoughts are seeds. And so the voice that I really want us to pay attention to, is going to be the voice that is here. Not my voice. It's going to be the voice that really is in your mind, because that's where everything is happening. The voice, that's the voice that you're living by. If you feel like you can, then you will take action. If you feel like that you're good enough to lose the weight, you're going to wake up and grind it out and be willing to stumble over your push-ups and stumble over the workout and be willing to look crazy because you know that eventually you're going to start seeing a good sign. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, so same thing with if you just believe and if you begin to envision and plant better seeds in your mind, then whatever you're saying and doing is going to be an extension of the seeds that are planted. Does that make sense? So if you are planting thoughts of I'm not enough, I'm not tech savvy, so many people hit me with that. And I'm always trying to figure out why would you think that's okay to say to me? Like, I'm going to give you some sympathy. You have what you say. So if you say I'm not tech savvy, I'm going to just say, okay, all right, cool. If that's what you're choosing to align with, you don't need to be tech savvy. You don't have to be the smartest person. You need to know how to hire the person that can do what you need done. Boom, solve that problem. Or if you can't hire them, then guess what? You get to learn how to be tech savvy. But you don't just sit down and just say, this is what it is. And then you just choose to that's your life. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And so many people are living their lives like this, you guys, and we just can't do it. So your thoughts become things. That's just law. That's law. And I want you guys to understand that you have the power. Your words justify you. You know, even when it comes to your life and your walk, your character. If you are planting seeds that are negative, if you are planting messy seeds, you're starting drama. If you are, talking about folks all the time, if you're doing any of these things, then you are literally planting those seeds, and your life is an extension of the seeds that you're planting. So just like when you plant some apple seeds, then you have an apple tree. Literally, when you plant, messy seeds, you have a messy life. If your life is full of chaos and turmoil, I would love to invite you to look at the seeds that you plant. You're going to be like, what? Like, oh my God. Yeah, you got to look at the seeds that you're planting. Who are you hanging around? Like, what's actually happening? It's insane. Like, all you got to do is pay attention. It's that powerful. So listen, I was very convicted by your words. Are you justified? And I was very inspired because I've lived and manifested some amazing things, and I've gotten amazing opportunities because my life is an example of my talk matches my walk, right? And so I'm not perfect at all. There are some things that are not in alignment, that are not congruent. I'm working every single day to get more in alignment and more congruent with any and everything about my vision in my life. But I want you guys to know, I want you guys to know that it just matters. Your beliefs, your thoughts are guiding your actions, so you gotta pay attention. So we talked yesterday, and I gave you guys some questions, and the questions were really just a matter of looking at what are you tolerating in your life that you no longer want to tolerate, right? Because your life is justified by who you are being. And if you want to become something new and something different, something better, you have to look at the thoughts and the words that you're speaking on yourself every single day. When you wake up in the morning, are you waking up with all of your problems? I got to pay this, and I got to go here, and I hate this, and oh my God, you're literally manifesting that life. You're literally manifesting that life. So what are the thoughts that you're waking up saying, right? And if you say that, I don't know, I talked about yesterday, understanding like what you want, what is it that you actually want? Because if you wake up every single day and you're not focused on what you want, you don't have a bullseye, you don't have a target, you don't have a goal. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just floundering, and you're just doing any and everything that pops up. And so now you're frustrated because life is just annoying, and it's like all over the place and flip-floppy. Why? Because there's no target. You don't know what you want. And if you have to say that you don't know what you want, I want you to think about, if you could do anything and you knew it was going to work, what would it be? That's how you get to what you want. Like, what would I be doing right now? And then you work backwards and you figure it out, right? But so we talked about that yesterday. But guys, when I really begin to look at this, by your words, you're justified. Your words they're the fruit of what's in your heart. My words are the fruit of what's in my heart. So much so that I literally have written songs that I see now coming to fruition. And I'm like, that was always what I wanted. that was always what I talked about. So of course I manifested this because I wrote songs about it. I've been singing about it. I've been thinking and dreaming about it, right? So of course I manifested this. You got to watch your character. You got to look at what you're doing every single day, because your life is a result of what you do every single day. So I want to inspire you guys to really get off this live stream and say, who do I want to be? What's my next level version? Like, who do I want to step into being right now? Right? Your words and your way of living, your mindset and the daily lifestyle habits, you've got to match them up. And I know when I'm off track and when I feel frustrated, something's incongruent. You know, it's time to grow and it's exciting. Frustrating, but exciting, because it's like, okay, it's just time for another level. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, this scripture just gave me so much. I love you saying absolutely. Yes, this scripture gave me so much to journal about. I'm going to put it into the Good Tea Mindset School, but I'm just giving you guys the Cliff Notes version. Developing your character and building your spirit. It comes from here, your daily mindset, your daily thoughts, your daily words, right? And it reminded me last night when I was just kind of studying this whole thing of remembering that you have nothing to defend, nothing to prove, nothing to hide. Lisa Nichols taught me that years ago, and I was like, man, that's the best thing ever. I don't have to defend my beliefs. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I get to just be, right? And if I want to bear good fruit in my life, all I have to do is plant the seeds. So really, I want to inspire you to look at your majority. What is the majority of the seeds that you are planting in your life? What are you tolerating? What are you ready to be done with? What seeds are planted now that need to be uprooted? Like, you get to uproot some stuff. Like, you know what? That doesn't serve me anymore. That doesn't serve me anymore. And so now it's just for a new level. It's time for a new level. All right. So listen, I just wanted to stop by on Good Tea this morning and inspire you guys to really get into, what am I saying? What seeds am I planting? What life do I desire? What do I want to happen in this category of my life? And what daily habits and thoughts and words do I need to get into alignment with what I desire to see? You guys, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And it all starts in your mind. So I also want to invite you guys to the Good Tea. Listen, we're closing right now it's $12 a month for the video lessons. And some of them are going to be PDFs that will be uploaded into the Good Tea. My goal was to get 50 of you guys. You guys asked for it. The goal is to get 50 of you guys in there. We have like 20 slots left. And so it's $12 a month. You can go to LakeishaMichelle.com and join. If you like this conversation, we're diving deep into these conversations for the rest of the year. I'm very excited about this school. And so I've just been putting together lesson plans that we'll be releasing there. And you guys are jumping in early because it's $12. Okay. $12. It's a special price. It's going to go up to $19 once we enroll 50 people. And it's interesting. I love the people that have joined. That's a special kind of person that understands that they need to pour and dig deeper into this conversation that we're having. Period. Like, that's my full-time job for myself, is to literally look at my habits, look at my thoughts, look at what's in my heart, look at what I don't want to have in my life anymore. I am so about uprooting stuff and getting more in alignment with the life that I want to see. I look out my window and I'm like, man, look at the Dallas skyline. It's just gorgeous. Like, I manifested that. I was like, I want to live like this. I want to have this. And it's just a continual manifestation process. And you have to be careful, because you can literally bring things into your world by focusing on what you don't want, by repeating vicious family cycles. You guys, there's just so much stuff that we walk around and we carry. There's so much stuff that we walk around and we carry from our past. You know, when things happen to us, me included, there have been traumatic events that have happened in my life where I've made rules to never get close to a person, to never do this and go here and leave. Like, I had all these things, but I'm trying to live this amazing life that requires connection. I had to go back and dig and see, why does this keep happening? Why do I feel this way, right? Same thing when it comes with something like money. My mom, we had such a poverty mentality. I always talk about it because, first of all, I can never assume that people, just hear and see and know your content. Repetition is key. So I talk about the same thing all the time, because if this is your first time watching the live stream, you don't know me, right? And so and the other part is I'm just excited about what I've overcome and what I'm continually working to overcome. And so I love sharing down to earth tactics that are working now, right? And so when it comes to like money mindset, every new level of money I want to go to, I got to go back to square one of the same process of uprooting negative thoughts, forgiving myself and forgiving others, and breaking the, curses, that are just kind of on my family, like when it comes to mindset and, just all of that. So guys, this doesn't stop. This doesn't stop. You should always be growing. And every new thing that you want to do and become requires a new level of your thought. You transform your life. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Every single day you wake up, your first job and the last job of the day should be to renew your mind. That is how you will change your life. That is how you would transform others' lives. That's how you're going to create generational wealth. And that's how you're going to leave impact on this earth. Think about the fact that Nipsey Hussle, this man got shot, but guess what? He literally transformed his life. This is somebody from the hood, from the ghetto, from the streets, who kept working at his mind, who knew that he had a big vision and that it was going to require him to show up when there was no money and no resources. It was going to require him to think differently, because he wanted to come into the game a different way. He didn't want to be a regular, use regular record labels. He didn't want to do things the traditional way. So it was going to have some friction. It was going to require a bunch of no's. It was going to require him to think outside the box. It was going to require him to do things like create $1,000 mixtapes. Like, what? Why didn't I think of that? Because my belief was that no one's going to pay $1,000 for a mixtape from me. And then when I saw that story, I was like, I literally need to just do some really personal development about the way I look at my music. That was originally my attraction to Nipsey Hussle. I don't even know any of his songs. I've followed this man for a couple years now, but I only followed his business acumen. I never listened to the music. I don't care about his music. I mean, sorry, I don't. I wasn't attracted to the music. I was attracted to what he was able to accomplish. And I was like, how did he do that? He didn't have a traditional record label. He wasn't traditional. He didn't go the regular route. And he's doing these type of things. If he can do it, I can do it. But if I have this vision and it's not happening for me, when I know that I'm on this planet to make a major international, huge impact, I've got to go and eradicate the bad seeds that are telling me because if I look at my actions don't match what my vision is for my music. I'm calling myself out. Like, I don't sit here and try to tell you guys this stuff that I'm not working on myself with. My actions don't match my music, right? Or my actions don't match the vision that I know I could do. My friend texted me this morning. Let me tell you about good friends. A good friend will remind you who you are, baby. And sometimes you can forget. My friend texted me this morning, and it was so funny because she was looking at her phone, and her daughter has all these videos of me in her phone. So she was just like, first of all, I'm always honored. I have so many parents that message me with their kids following me. And I think that's amazing, because I've always freaked out about the fact that there's going to be a kid that follows you, and like, Jesus, I don't want to be, twerking on the table like as much as I do love a good twerk, darling. I just consciously wouldn't, kids are looking like, this just makes my nerves bad. So I just think it's really cool, that she was texting me this morning, but she's like, Keisha, look at these videos. And she was like, look at you on stage. You're doing this. And I was like, dang, I needed that reminder this morning. I needed that reminder. She reminded me who I am. Like, what? I'm a beast on stage, period. You can't deny me of that. And you ain't got to be, it is what it is. I used to be shy to be like that, but I rock and own any stage that I'm on. And I'm just like, So the point of this is, if that's true, if I know that I'm an international whatever, then why am I not doing certain things? I have to go back to my core and transform my life through my beliefs, through my thought process. And everything I touch, that's how it starts. People in my video marketing class, everybody keeps trying to skip the mindset stuff. And I'm like, no, if I just tell you how, first of all, you know how to make videos. You can Google it, but you haven't done it because it's here. There's all this stuff that we got to get out your mind. And then we got to put new stuff good stuff. And then we got to like literally begin to create. By our words, we are justified. Our life is an extension of our heart. Your actions is an extension of your beliefs. So your words are just showing what you truly believe. Seriously. So I want to encourage you guys, like for real, to think about these questions. I'm going to put them in the Good Tea for Life Mindset School in a more organized manner. But your words bear the fruit of your heart. Watch your character. Who do you want to be? Right? Walk upright so that even when people say something about you, like it won't even work because your words are you justified. Your life is an example of righteousness, right? And good trees bear good fruit. Bad trees bear bad fruit. So like you don't have to worry about defending who you are, proving people who you are. When you know you're a good person, that's it. If someone can't recognize your glory, your amazingness, bump them. They don't need to be in your space because you are who you are. Good trees bear good fruit. So your life should be proof that you are who you say you are, right? And if you want good fruit and you got some messy stuff and some drama or some bad things happening, all you got to do is check the seeds that you're planting. Does that make sense? All you got to do is check the seeds that you're planting. Okay? Check the seeds that you're planting. What's the majority of the seeds that's going in your ear, in your mind every single day and night? What's your majority? I know some people that keep the news on. There is no way I would be able to quantum leap over anything in life if I had the news on. I just can't. It just doesn't, it makes my spirit heavy, right? What's coming up in your life? What's manifesting? What are you tolerating? What are you ready to be done with? What seeds are planted and that need to be removed? This is what I've been just journaling about. And these are the types of questions that I first, my friends, ask myself. I first ask myself, but I'm just sharing it with you guys. I'm gonna put these into the Good Tea for Life Mindset School. But I was just inspired. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I love it. I absolutely love it. I see New Level. What's up, Michelle? Manifestation comes through vision and action. Exactly. You see it. Everything is created. Miles Monroe said, God gave man a tree. He didn't give man a chair. Man looked at the tree and saw a chair and some tables. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. You are what you think. Exactly. And so listen, your life is what you think. Like you just look around your life. Just look around your life. When I look at seeing things that I haven't manifested yet, I just go, what thoughts are stopping me from that actually coming to fruition? And then I'm just focused on that little area. Don't try to fix your whole life at one time. You're gonna give yourself a headache. I'm just focused on that little area. Okay, I gotta go. Anyway, the Good Tea for Life Mindset School is $12. Oh, and by the way, the Quit Your Day Job workshop is this Saturday at 10 a.m. I think there are like 9 tickets left. Let me go look. 9 tickets left. They're $27. If you know that you want to create a side hustle that could potentially replace your day job, you don't have to quit your day job. Keep your day job and still make a side hustle that pays you just as much as your day job. That's what I think you should do, right? But if you know that you're interested in that, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. There's 9 seats left. If you can't make the live workshop, just watch the replay. But we're covering, let me go over what we're covering so you guys know. In the workshop, we're going to cover financial freedom, creating income so that you are free to make choices without stressing about it, right? So I have always new financial goals, okay? I'm not like, oh my God, I'm coming from the mountaintop. But I'm going to tell you guys how you can, I literally quit my day job, so I stopped trading time for money. I just don't want to go to work for $55 an hour, $70. I don't want to do that, like, right? So I wanted to free myself so that I can literally make money while I'm talking to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Or while I'm at a restaurant or while I'm sleeping, right? And so I'm definitely going to give you guys the process behind that and understanding what true financial freedom is. And you can, I'm just obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. So I want to share with you guys what I didn't understand so that you don't have to take as long as it took me. All right. Time freedom. Again, I don't have to be anywhere. When I wake up in the morning, I can go and do whatever I want to do. I can work from anywhere. Take my laptop and I have time and location freedom. I'm going to teach you guys how I understood it, where I have all my resources, what steps I took so that you can do your own thing, not so you can be me. All right. How to replace your income, different things that you can do. I just said that. How to plan and build your dream income, because to say that you're going to go from making, $3,000 a month to $10,000 a month tomorrow for the average person is not realistic. You're not even going to have the belief to go and do the work that it takes. So how do you gradually plan out the income that you're growing to? I have my goal, $40,000 a month consistently recurring. Like, that's, to my friends, that's pennies. They're like, I made that a week, girl. They like, what? I made that last night. These are my, but for me, I gotta just, you know what I'm saying? That's my consistent goal. So everybody's at different levels. You could be already making money right now. Everybody that follow me, it's not about what you make. It's just the mindset. The mindset that it takes to get to 100,000 to whatever. My friends all tell me, Keisha, it's the same. You just got to keep working the same questions and the questions are the same, but our life experiences are different and our belief levels are different. So that's why we have to keep working at our goals, right? And so, but I'm gonna show you guys how to plan. Like, how did I even get from behind I did not want to be behind the chair doing hair like that. Okay. So I had to get from behind there and I planned out. I didn't also want to suffer. I don't want to stop working my day job and then be suffering. So that wasn't an option for me. And I'm definitely going to work with you guys through that. Literally while we're talking, I just got to pay this. Like, you want to always be making dough. You guys, I broke my phone, so I put some tape on the back because my phone case is too big for my tripods. So I needed to use my phone on the tripod. So I had to just tape up the cracks. I'm going to the Apple store. So mapping out your vision for your exit, setting timelines and all the things you need to consider and fitting your exit strategy to your needs. Because some of y'all not even exiting, you just want extra money. That's cool too. Choosing the vehicle. Understanding what is the way that you're going to get. Some of you guys just need to understand what options are available. Like, what types of jobs, what types of side hustles will take you to your new financial goals. Also, the skill sets that are key to exiting and starting your side hustle. What do you need? Who do you need to be? What character traits? What are the habits? What do you need to possess to make this happen? Right. And then I want to make sure I give you guys the massive lessons that just blew my mind. The first way that I actually started seeing more money, I hadn't even quit my day job, but I just cut my expenses and did some radical stuff. So I'm going to go into detail of how I mapped everything out so that I could just have more freedom. Freedom, I don't think you should have to work. You need to work because work gives you purpose and passion and stuff like that. And skill set and you with people, and just whatever. I don't know. If I'm not working, I'm bored and I'm just getting depressed. But to not live above my means and have more, you have more options. Like, man, you can just try. Like, people be always asking me, how you going over here and how you doing that? Because I'm not being frivolous. I could literally, the Beamer dealership keep calling me. My freaking engine went out of my Beamer and they want me to get a new car. And I'm like, I just don't, it's everything to do with like, who wants to put more debt? And I hardly ever drive. I could just Uber and still save more money. Like, you just got to make smart choices. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to share with you guys, smart choices with your money. Just because you don't need to be like, what? And it's based on what you value. I value time and location freedom. So heavy overhead. Nope. Even once my income goes up, just the power of not increasing your bills every time your income goes up. Because I couldn't understand why my life just I kept making more money and I was like, what is that? But then I got into my money mindset and I realized that I had a belief where money is to pay bills. So every time I had more money, I created a new bill because I believed that, you work so that you can pay bills. And I was just in the sick cycle, and I just realized that journaling. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, and I shared with you guys in the Money Chronicles for those of you who took that class. So we're going to go over all that. Right. That's real, for real. That's truth. Time is like, Minister Miss Michelle. Woo child. I got to answer you back. I fell asleep. I was messaging. I was up late last night. The sun's coming out. It's time to be fabulous in the streets. I have to work out. I'm super ashy. It's against the rules. Anybody know why your elbows just get black? Like, what warranted the blackness on the elbows? Anyway, that's at LakeishaMichelle.com. There are 9 slots left. Don't miss it. It will be done by 12 o'clock. So that's like we're in the last hour. So it's over. It goes away. That was the special from yesterday. And that's it. We'll be on to the next thing. So LakeishaMichelle.com for any of the things that you heard me mention. I love you guys, and I'll be putting the detailed notes. I got so much to put into the Good Tea Mindset School. But right now you can join for $12. Dry skin is the worst. People send me stuff from all over. I've been in other countries and folks like, I got something that you eat that's gonna make you be. Nothing works. And I always get the email, I got something, I promise y'all. All them creams and butters and shea butters and natural, let me tell you, I'm just ashy. I've settled with understanding that that's just like, I don't even care anymore. I don't care about being ashy. It's not embarrassing. Just don't care. I'm gonna go to the Apple store. In the meantime, in between time, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Taking my immune stuff, my vitamins. Give me a little shake, and I'm gonna hit the streets. And I'll be back later. But I want you guys to jump into whatever speaks to your heart. Thank you, Destiny. Jump into, and don't be no person like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna sign up. Anyone who acts like that, like you guys, you do. When you don't have urgency for anything, that's why nothing ever happens for you. Like urgency, Ashley, you got the glow up. Boom. Thanks, Thomas. Listen. If you are not urgent about what you want, that's why everything feels like blah. Because you're gonna do everything whenever you get ready to. You talking about it and nothing ever happens, and so that's why you're frustrated. Like, be a person of urgency. Don't be a person that puts stuff off, that delays, that procrastinates. It's a black hole, and it's extremely stressful. So I just challenge you today, even on little small things. If you know you're gonna do something, just jump. Teach yourself to be a person that jumps. Jump into action and magic is going to happen for you, okay? That's it. I love you guys. Go to the Good Tea for Life Mindset School. It's $12 a month right now. We're almost at 50 people. And then the Quit Your Day Job, that's actually happening, which I'll do another separate live stream about. But it's over at 12 o'clock noon. So it's $27. The workshop is Saturday. If you can't make the workshop live, you get the replay. Boom. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for watching Good Tea for Life. And I shall see you guys later. Peace out. Bye, Michelle.